Every life matters, and that is why this issue is so important. Black lives matter, white lives matter, all lives matter. Black lives matter, white lives matter, all lives matter.
Okay. As many people have noticed, I think his spine walked out before he did. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. This guy has no spine. I mean, you shouldn't be apologizing for anything. That's what you said. That's what you meant. He didn't offend anybody. But this is bullying in our politically correct society. You can't even say what you're thinking. You can't even be a comedian now because you have to be politically correct. You can't talk. You can't talk about anybody, anything. You can't speak with an accent, or you're offending everybody. So here he is, a politician, just making a statement. He didn't say anything bad, but the crowd bullied the guy. This is crazy. There we go. You're bullying me. I feel bullied. Well, Stephen A. Smith, this guy, Boo. I like him. I like Stephen A. Smith. Boo. You know, I don't agree with him all the time. He's a Knicks fan, so that's one strike against him.
Triple boo.
Boo. But the fact is that this guy has been called an Uncle Tom. He's been called a whole bunch of stuff because he stuck up for a white guy. And this is ridiculous. All this color thing, and, you know, it's like, this is just getting crazy. You know, we're just people here. Why can't we just get along, right? I mean, that's just the reality.
Rodney King said that, right?
That's right. Yeah, right.
Where's he at right now?
I don't know where he is, but we're not keeping track.
Okay. I'm in the hospital.
Anyway, but the reality is, we don't have to continue dividing the country by race. We don't have to be so politically correct. People should be able to speak their mind. And I admire Stephen A. Smith. He went on a long rant, and the guy has been attacked. And I don't agree with that. Okay, Ron, you were in sports. I'm sure you're a big fan of the four-letter word ESPN. What are your thoughts on Stephen A. Smith?
Stephen A. Smith speaks the truth and nothing but the truth.
Wow.
But I mean, on certain topics, okay.
Yeah.
Sledgehammer.
I'm just saying, wow.
No, I think that people don't like when you're straight line and you're forward and your demeanor is telling the story before you even say the words.
Right. Wow.
So I just feel like Stephen A. Smith, especially with first of all, a congressman. Was a congressman?
Yeah, it was a governor, Martin O'Malley.
He was totally trying to backtrack because he found he heard the crowd and he really wanted to say, "Did you hear me? Did you hear what I was saying?"
Yeah.
But it was totally kind of backtracking. But I feel that Stephen A. Smith has been going through a lot of criticism in the news and for what he says, and I respect his opinion. He's not always right.
But he should be able to have an opinion. That's okay. We can agree to disagree.
This is USA,
land
of the free, right?
No, this is
Land
Mexico,
of the free.
man.
Yeah, right.
We're not in America anymore. This is Mexico.
Roy, you keep on pushing to go to the Dominican Republic, man.
Hey, I'm closest thing to Dominican in this room right here.
Knock it off, Mr. Dominican.
Yeah, I just feel like sometimes you just gotta hold what you say,
Right.
and don't say everything that you think. And I think Stephen A. Smith doesn't have that off button, but that's why he is where he is.
But it makes it interesting. He's controversial.
Mm-hmm.
I like people that are edgy and they tell the truth. And Roy got on me the other day. Blah 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 blah. Redneck cowboys. Blah blah blah. These posts are sure getting one-sided. And I said, you know what, Roy? I don't care if people like me. That's not why I'm doing the show. I do it because that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm feeling. And a lot of Americans feel that way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do. Maybe not you. You're Dominican.
Yeah, that's why the polls, Rick Perry and all your buddies are down sinking, and Trump is kicking their ass right now.
Yeah.
That's because Trump is the one.
Yeah, but I'm on Trump's bandwagon, okay?
Right, good.
Yeah, that
Stay
guy
on
tells it the way that it is.
He's going to push you off eventually. Get the hell out of here.
Can I please talk about Trump?
Yeah, let's talk about Trump. Let's talk about Trump.
Good segue for right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Trump. I probably won't vote this year because the candidates that are in there, I don't feel strongly for for anyone that's in there. But
Well, good thing you're not voting this year because we don't vote till next year.
Oh, thank you.
did I say this year?
So are you against Trump?
I'm not for anyone right now.
Okay.
I think that Trump, he can buy his way into the presidency.
No.
Because
Oh,
This
here we
guy,
go.
no,
it's
no,
all
no.
about
Here we
money.
go.
No,
it's
it's
all
not
about money,
he's
right?
He's not going to buy himself in. The bottom line here is everybody else is looking bad, and I love the way that
And
people
they're losing.
10 points behind him are telling him to get out of the race.
Please, Mr. Trump, stop. You're beating me.
Yeah, you're so embarrassing to the conservatives.
You know why? Because the things that they have to do to get above or to start beating Trump in the race, it takes money.
Money,
and
money.
they exactly, and they don't have the money.
No, they have the money. They're selling their soul. Jeb Bush is loaded,
The
and he's
Illuminati
10
or something.
points behind.
Here we go.
Jeb
Illuminati.
Bush is loaded.
Ooh.
And do you know what Jeb Bush doesn't have?
A brain?
A person. Okay, you know what's second? A personality.
Yeah, exactly.
That guy, he is so boring.
Yeah.
All those guys are boring.
robot. Looks like he
they're
has a stick up
so
his
boring.
ass.
Marco Rubio is the only other guy that I see that would make a good president. Beyond that, everybody else, forget it. All these guys that are from the South, and I mean, Bobby Jindal. Come on, Bobby Jindal is president. That ain't gonna happen,
No.
right?
No.
I mean, I admire
Obama
him. for-
Jr. will win before him.
Obama Jr. You're crazy. Okay.
Just wanted to talk about Trump real.
Well, see,
really
the great
quick.
thing
He
about
was-
Trump, though, is that he doesn't have to kiss anyone's butt or kiss their ass in order to get in there.
Because he
doesn't have
has
to
his
get
own money.
to special groups' interests. So
He has
can
his
sit there
own
and say,
planes, his
No,
own
thanks.
helicopters.
I can make America America. I don't have to take your money, so that way I can swing your money into my campaign and scratch your back because you scratched mine.
He doesn't need to be president. I truly believe that he loves America and he wants to bring jobs back. I feel that this guy, I know that he's unscripted, and I love the fact that he's not reading off a teleprompter. He tells it the way that it is, and people are tired of hearing. You know what bothers me the most is these candidates and these politicians telling us the way that we should think, or the way that we feel. We're like we're little kids. No, we're not little kids.
Right.
We're not little kids.
Right.
And they want to be our mommy and daddy and take care of us. And that is really the administration that exists right now. Mm-hmm. They want to just help people, and we're going to tell you what to do and when to do it. Mm-hmm. I don't know. What do you think?
Oh, well, I'll jump in real quick. My 2 cents on it is I was kind of disturbed about the audience. What the hell are they thinking? Why are they booing when he's saying something, all lives matter? Are they retarded? What are they smoking?
It's the whole agenda that's been put out there. There's a lot of bad things, and I'm not a fan of the police, big time, okay? You know that.
Oh, yeah.
But they do have their job. But places like Baltimore, there's a lot of stuff going on there all across the board. And, they indicted these police officers, 3 white, 3 black. Somebody's got to get hung, it's a tragedy. What happened to Freddie Gray. It's a tragedy, but all across America, the pot is being stirred by the administration. Nobody from the administration has called Kate Steinle's parents and said, I'm really sorry, okay? I'm really sorry about what happened. Don't say that it was that it was the president's fault or the administration's fault, okay? But when Trayvon Martin died, the president called, okay? That's what I don't understand. Everybody needs to be treated equally. This young girl was just going for a stroll on the pier. She got shot down by an illegal alien felon. It's like us all of a sudden saying, in San Francisco or whatever, in Los Angeles, we're not going to adhere to the gay marriage thing, right? They're picking and choosing their laws.
Right.
So, anyways, we will be right back. This past week, America's biggest fear came to fruition. A homegrown terrorist attack, and they attacked military facilities and killed 4 Marines. What do we do now? I think we have a pretty easy solution, but will the military be allowed to do what they really need to do? We will be right back. This is Hardline Talk, KTST-FM on KTST-FM Anaheim.com. Check us out on Facebook.com/Hardline Talk. Our website, hardlinetalk.com, and at Hardline Talk on Twitter.